The Third String Morning Show with Stars and Katie on 97.7 QLZ.
Joined in studio this morning by the Holy White Hounds, we got Brenton, Ambrose, Seth, and James in studio. Thank you guys for coming on in. Ow! Amid your muffler problems, was it on the way here?
That's right. Dropped right off.
So, is that the worst you've had so far on the tour?
No, not by a landslide. And
What's been the worst then?
in Phoenix, our transmission went out. And that was in Phoenix where it was so hot.
Oh, yeah. I bet it was over 100. They get crazy heat index there.
Yeah. Our van's name is Van Marino, and I don't really think it's earned that title yet. It has not been a champion.
Well, he's not a champion.
Yeah, I was I think it's
an
kind of getting
all-star.
towards retirement day.
Well,
Laces out,
He's a
Dan.
champion in my mind.
Oh, my goodness. So what happened exactly this morning as you were driving in?
Or was it yesterday or this morning?
It was this morning. We hit a puddle.
Oh.
Yeah,
Those
and
puddles really,
Yeah.
they take a toll on the van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water, man. Friend or foe, you decide.
I'm going to go with foe on this one. So the muffler just kind of dropped down then?
yeah, you can find it on the side of the road by our hotel, by the Ramada.
By a Taco Bell sign, actually.
If anyone sees that, we need that back.
Go find it now.
Bring it to the QLZ studios while you're searching for your
sign it.
Pokemon.
yeah. There's a Pokemon in there, folks.
Pikachu has been found.
Are you guys playing that at all or no? Tell me no.
I'm not.
No.
No.
Our
Okay.
sound guy
Our
is.
sound guy.
Yeah, he's like, pull over, bro.
I found one.
Yeah.
There's a
There it is.
Bulbasaur in the turnstile.
I've been wondering. I cannot, for the life of me, even begin to think about even getting into that, or even I see the people walking around.
Yeah.
I don't
know.
know what it is.
You're better off.
It just sounds like zombie people.
Basically, from what I gather, because literally in our prep every morning is murder, politics, Pokemon. That's pretty much
Yeah.
it. So when you go through all the Pokemon stories, they're catching the characters from the game. So you go on your phone and the characters appear live action, in your actual what you're looking at through your phone.
You're
If
looking through
at
your camera phone, but
Yeah.
you're looking through it on your screen. So you're walking around walking around going do do do
Really?
do. Yeah.
And then
So that's
there's the
what I
little
meant.
dude.
It's like creating zombie people. is
Yes,
what I
yeah,
meant.
yeah. Sorry.
Totally it is. I was just watching a video earlier where there was a college campus in Florida, I believe, and it was a video just showing all these people walking through. There's 200 kids walking around with their phone in their hand, just looking for this thing, and they're all screaming out, Squirtle, Squirtle, Squirtle. Oh, I found it. They start freaking out, and everybody's running to that spot.
College kids, that's not the first time they yelled Squirtle. when they were running around.
High-fiving each other.
meant something different this time
Yeah,
around.
Holy White Hounds in studio 97.7 QLZ. Their debut album Sparkle Sparkle is out now, and you guys are going to be in Peoria tonight.
That's
correct?
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Cruisins, is that how you say it?
Yeah. Cruisins.
Cruisins.
I don't know.
All right,
We'll
tonight-
find out. Hurry up with my croissants, folks. What? I don't even know what I meant. Dude.
I was wondering there for a second.
Yeah.
Do you know what time the show starts tonight, or you just know what time you have to be there?
I know what time we have to be there.
All right.
Yeah.
We know that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to go check the guys out, of course, Switchblade, you hear it on QLZ. You guys have been getting a lot of love about that song, nationally, of course, back in your hometown, Des Moines. You got some love on your local radio station there that kind of started the whole process.
Yeah.
How is that for you going out and actually hearing this on other stations around the country?
Oh, it's great, and it helps out the show too, because we get more people out to the shows because they like the song Switchblade, and we just played this show in Minneapolis. That was probably the most high energy show I've ever played. People were screaming every single word of it, and then there was even a lot of people who were singing along to the other tracks from the album.
Yeah.
What does that feel like obviously you've got your own following in your own town, but going into new towns where you've not been, or you've only been once or twice or something, how does it feel hearing and seeing the crowd screaming back at you?
It's honestly, I don't know, flattering, dumbfounding, surreal. I mean, it's just, we go to a place that we've never even been before, like to Arizona or something like that, and we have people just singing along and screaming the words, and it's just, I don't know, it's awesome. It's really awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
How long have you guys been a band now? I mean, because this is your debut, but you've had EPs out prior too.
This line has been together for about 3 years. Me and Brent have been playing music together on and off in different bands for like 11 years.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, this band is about 3 years old.
Awesome.
Okay.
Holy White Hounds in studio, 97.7 QLZ. We were joking off air about doing the usual run-of-the-mill questions, which
Right.
we always try to avoid. But you guys are saying you have fun with those? Like when you start getting the standard question asked all the time?
Yeah, sometimes we honestly, it's not really that people ask it all the time. It's that we think the answer is boring. The real answer to certain questions, we just don't think it's that interesting, so we decide to have fun with it. But you know,
when you get asked the name of the band, like how the name came about, what's the fun story you do with that one?
well, it just kind of depends on the day and what we've been riffing on in the car. But I like to tell people that when I met James, I was walking my dog, and he asked if he could pet her. Hey, that's a cool dog. Can I pet your dog? I said, I don't think you should, man. She bites. And then he said, oh, really? And bit my dog. And she bled out there on the side of the road, and we just named it after her.
I have no words.
Yeah.
That's a special story.
Well, and sometimes people believe that.
And they go with it.
Yeah. They're like, really?
Oh my goodness, your
yeah.
dog bled out?
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it makes it hard to make friends for me.
Yeah, it does.
Play Pokemon Go and you'll be good.
Yeah, it's true.
Apparently
Yeah,
the only
backup
way to
plan.
make friends now.
That's
Oh,
the weird
man.
part that people focus on is the dog dying, not like, man, there's a dog killer in the room.
Exactly.
This guy just slit that dog.
Dogs
throat
die
almost.
every day, but James bites one in the neck, and nobody bats an eye.
I was reading somewhere that Brenton, you actually took out a credit card to pay for the record.
Yeah.
Have you paid it off yet, or are you still?
I think I did just recently pay it off. I was just throwing whatever I had at it for a while, so I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't really care because this was just always a dream of mine to make a record as well as I could. And like Ambrose said, we've been playing in bands for 11 years, and we've made lots of records before, but never did we like really try to make a record that we thought was like to our potential. It was always just like for fun and with friends and things like that. And, you know, I'm not putting any of that stuff down. We had a great time doing it and things like that. But this time around, we really tried to make something that was the best we could do. So, yeah, took out a credit card to pay for it.
Looks like it's paying off.
I hope so.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm thinking so every single time I'm driving down the road and Switchblade comes on, like I'm listening to the station and I
Yeah.
hear it pop on, I love it more and more and more. And
Oh.
I keep coming in and saying that, and I'm not just blowing smoke up your butts right now. Seriously, every time I hear it, I'm like, God, I love that song.
Thank
Just
you.
keep listening more. So I can't have the album, so I'm very excited to pop that in.
Holy White Hounds in studio, 97.7 QLZ's third string morning show. You talk about paying for the record with a credit card. Just so, you know, because I don't think the average music listener knows. Estimate, you don't have to give the exact total. What's the usual cost? What's the cost of putting a record together?
Well, it depends on a lot of things. I honestly, that it depends on so many things that it's like situational.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't really have an answer for you there, because if you get a label involved and things like that, and you're going to like a big producer, you're in a totally different ballpark than where we were able to be at when we started off. So yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. We're gonna find out pretty soon because we're gonna be making another record one of these days. So,
And then to get the record label now involved, you guys are signed with Razor and Tie. You worked with Brandon Darner, who's worked on Imagine Dragons. What did he bring to the table for you on making the record? Did he bring anything to you, or did you just walk in already had everything ready to go?
yeah, all the songs were done, and you know, we chose. I can't remember how many we went in there with, and he said, "I like these. I think this would make a great record." And we started in on those, and he's honestly, he's just a great producer. Like he knows how to make those drums sound like drums and those guitars sound like guitars. And I'm not being facetious when I say that. That's not an easy thing to do. And so we liked his style. We liked that he was going to keep us what we want it to be, and not that there's anything wrong with like triggered drums and like matching everything to a click, but we just didn't want to do that. And he wanted to record us the way that we were hoping he would. So it was just a good match, you know?
Awesome. So it kind of became like the fifth member of the band.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, like Brent was just saying, it really went a long way because we wanted to track most of the album live, and we ended up doing that. So I think it was a good call to, capture a lot of the energy and stuff like that.
It definitely comes across. It's definitely got that live feel for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Holy White Hounds in studio. The microphone gets passed.
I actually had a tidbit to add.
All right, please do.
Doors are at 7. Show is at 9.
Going back to the show tonight.
Yeah.
So when you're getting off work, make sure you grab a bite to eat.
Come on
and
down.
Head out to Peoria
Bring
for
us
this.
some food, too.
Yeah, bring them food.
You guys have been on the road. You've been touring a lot, and obviously you get to play with a bunch of really cool bands that you've been fans of. What's been the best experience you've had with somebody that you're a fan of?
We got to play Point Fest, and I really like Story of the Year growing up.
St. Louis
and,
boys.
Yeah, they're from St. Louis, and so it was cool. I got to hang backstage, or what they call it, a side stage. That's the term for it. First show I'd ever watched like that, and I got to watch them at their hometown, and it was a rad show. And I got to meet the guys and talk to them, so that was just really cool. Yeah.
Having a fanboy moment a bit inside.
I kept it together. I didn't do anything weird. Too weird. They took like 5 years off. They all had families, and I was like hanging backstage playing beach ball with their kids because the kids were all. And they walked out on stage too, so it was really strange, hanging out with their kids. I was like, "Get out of here, man! I'm trying to watch your dad."
Get out of here! Do you realize how long this has been coming for me?
We got the opportunity to open up for Cage the Elephant in Des Moines, our hometown, which was really exciting because when it was right after Melophobia came out, and I think Melophobia is an incredible record. I was really digging it at the time, so to get that call like 2 days before the show, like,
wow.
hey, it was like, oh man, really flattering. But anyway, we went backstage to just tell them thanks for like having us, and they were in their green room, and we decided let's just wait to say thank you. We know that when a band is on tour, the green room is kind of their only
sanctuary.
home. Yeah. So we didn't want to bother them. And this guy came out, and he was on a cell phone, and he's like, "What are you guys doing out here?" And we said, "We're just waiting. We just want to say thanks for the band that opened up." He said, "Oh, just go in and say thanks. They won't care." I said, "Really, man? Because I don't have no problem waiting." He said, "Trust me, they'll respect you even more if you just go in there, say thanks, and leave." I said, "Okay, if there's a problem, I'm blaming you." Walked in their room, and their guitar player, he turns around with a lemon in his hand, and he chucked it at me. And I was like, oh, no, I really like these guys. And now they're throwing food at me. And but then he just said, "Hey, man, bring that over here. Let's cut it up. We're doing shots." So then the rest of the night, we got to do shots with Cage the Elephant.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that was sorry, it was a lengthy,
No,
but that's my
it's a
story.
great story.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's really cool when you get to go out and meet people that you've listened to or admired or whatever, and then they turn out to be really cool people that you can sit around and play with the beach ball with their kids or have drinks with or something. That's awesome.
Holy White Hounds in studio, 97.7 QLZ tonight in Peoria at Cruisins. We still can't get the name of the venue right, but they're there tonight. Show's at 7. Go check them out. We're going to go ahead and play a song and hit a break and then get you guys ready for some acoustic.
Awesome.
97.7 QLZ. Just rocks.